Welcome to Dynamic Island. I'm your host Truka. Today, let's look at all the features that this famous island has to offer. First, let's talk about the cutouts. A pew hole at the left and a punch hole at the right. This is only noticeable under certain lighting conditions. In most cases, it just looks like one long pew. Phone calls. When someone calls you via regular phone calls or via WhatsApp, a notification pops up to the island, giving you the option to answer or reject. When you answer and minimize the call, you see a waveform on the island. As you speak to the person on the phone, the wave movement takes place at the right section of the waveform and the color is orange. When the person on the phone speaks, the wave movement takes place at the left section of the waveform and the color is green. When both of you are speaking at the same time, we have the combination of green waveforms on the left and orange waveforms at the right, resulting in a blissful harmony. You also see how long you've been on the call on the island. Unfortunately, when someone calls you via WhatsApp, you can't tell if it's an incoming voice call or an incoming video call. They don't specify that important information, which is a key factor in deciding if you would answer or not. Luckily, you can still tap on the pop-up and it opens up WhatsApp, and you can then find out if it's an audio call or a video call before you decide to answer or not. Music. You're listening to music on your favorite music streaming platform. Once you minimize, the island becomes active again. The album art of the song goes to the left and a waveform that vibes to the music appears at the right. The color of the waveform matches the color of the album art of the song you're listening to. When you tap and hold on the island, a mini player appears which gives you the options to fast forward, rewind, pause, play previous track or play next track. When you tap on the screen, it folds all back into the island. When you tap on the island, it takes you back to the song on the music app. Seamless. It works on Apple Music, YouTube Music, Spotify, and several other music streaming platforms. This same concept also applies when listening to podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Multitasking. And while you're listening to music or a podcast episode, the island is also capable of multitasking. It can keep two apps on the island at the same time. For example, playing music and then setting a timer. The island breaks down into one long pew hole at the left that keeps the music and a punch hole at the right that keeps the timer. Tap on the pew hole at the left and it opens your music app. Tap on the punch hole at the right and it opens the timer app. Switch to the music app and only the timer remains on the island. Switch to the timer app and only the music remains on the island. Go back to your home screen and the both apps are back on your island. Sweet. Let's talk about something you probably wouldn't like about the island, and that's when watching videos. When you're watching 16:9 videos on it, on let's say YouTube, the dynamic island cutout doesn't interfere with the content you're watching. But when you zoom in, part of the content gets spilled over to the other end of the cutout, resulting in this, I don't know what to call it, but I don't like it. I guess that's the price to pay for an island that's dynamic. And this also happens when watching 2x1 videos on it, even without zooming in. Also vertical videos like on TikTok, Instagram Reels, part of the content gets spilled over to the other end as well. There could be something really important at that section and you just wouldn't be able to see it. So, this is a con. Let's move on to more great things about the island and put the downsides behind us. Screen recording. Turn on screen recording and a countdown begins on the island, after which you see this red dot that indicates that your screen is currently being recorded. When you're done with your screen recording, instead of having to go back to the drop down menu to end the recording, you just tap on the island and hit the stop icon to stop the recording, and it is then saved to your photos library. Voice recording. Voice recording takes a similar path to screen recording, except that you tap and hold to bring up that minibar to which you can stop the recording, or you just tap on the island to go back to the app and do the needful. The island will notify you whenever you do the following: receive files via airdrop, charge the iPhone, make use of Face ID, Activate or deactivate silent mode using the ring stroke silent switch. Nothing. When the island is not busy, if you tap and hold on it, it bounces, probably letting you know that it's ready to go whenever you are. You can also play games with the island. There's this nice game called Hit the Island, which you can download from the App Store. To learn more about other features of the new iPhones, click the end screen right now and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Cheers!